police station. They were angry about the way the police handled an allegation that a Muslim man had sexually assaulted a Sikh woman. Today, community leaders have been trying to defuse the situation. Nikki Jenkins is in Luton now. Nikki.
Well, that meeting began just 10 or 15 minutes or so ago. Seated around a table in the Gurdwara behind me are representatives of both the Sikh and the Muslim communities in Luton, about 30 or 40 people in total, really trying to resolve this gulf that has opened up between them, a wound which at this point in time they are working at their best to try and seal.
Today there were still signs of tension, but nothing compared with last night. The Sikh community marched on Luton police station in their hundreds, bringing the streets to a standstill.
Angry families at the police station. There must have been about 300, and the women were lying in the road. They had to block off the roads from that side and that side. There was a lot of police there, and the police dogs came out. So a lot of angry people.
In the light of day, the community's concerns are clearer too. Fears that their young women are being targeted by Muslim men.
Young girls, from the school age, college age, being targeted by men from the Pakistani community, and sort of duping them into believing that they're in love and that sort of thing, and then it all comes to grief because they're just treated as sexual toys to be played with, like the case that's happened in Rochdale.
The Rochdale case involved white girls being targeted by Muslim gangs, although the police there denied that it was racially motivated. One member of the Sikh community described last night as a warning shot across the bow of local Muslims, telling them to get their house in order. The police are facing criticism too.
We've seen cases nationally, and it would be naive of us to think that Luton would always be immune. We are working very closely with communities and other partners to better understand, and I would actually implore anybody in the community who's got evidence to do with grooming or organised sexual exploitation of people from any group, from any faith, from any community, to please come forward to the police to let us know.
Well, it's not the first time that we've seen something like this in Luton. The police have been criticised before in situations where communities feel that honour is somehow bound up in the crime, so to speak. Last year, a young Bangladeshi man committed suicide. The Bangladeshi community didn't feel that what had happened to him was investigated thoroughly enough by the police. They believed it was an honour crime because he was involved with a young Hindu girl. The situation here is slightly different between the Muslims and the Sikhs, and there has been great moves and great talking today to try and reach some kind of a resolution. It is, after all, a minority of Muslim men that they are talking about, and both sides are coming together to try and solve this situation. They are honour bound, if you like, to find a resolution. Back to you.
Nikki, thank you very much.